Okay, very short test. And I might ride over and try to practice going up that one hill. But right now this is a test where I'm downloaded the ride GPS routing system to Garmin, just to see if the different type of system. I was using Commute, so this is just something different. Maybe it updates faster. Some things I just understand better. Like right now, I know it's telling me that we're heading towards the beginning, and when we get there, it'll be happy. So it's telling me 200 feet, turn right, which I plan to do. Today's a pretty good day. It's 82. So nice and comfortable right now. It's going to get up to the 90s, but during the period of time I should get out, it should go from about 82 to 85. Okay, one of the things I've learned, especially dealing with talking with people online, is that my method of starting needs to be somewhat consistent. Currently, it's not very consistent. But the way that I plan to do it is to use the throttle to start with and not start pedaling until I get a little bit further along. So the throttle starts me. That seems to be a little bit smoother of a start. My goal is not to ever use the throttle, so I haven't been wanting to do that. But comparing the two, starting without the throttle and starting using the throttle as the initial start, it seems like I can get more consistency out of using the throttle. Now, I don't know if you can see how fast we're going, but we're going slow. Hopefully, I can't keep this because we're going up a hill now, so it's easier when you're going up a hill to keep a certain speed. But once I start downhill, trying to stay 10 miles per hour uses a lot of brake pad. At least it sounds like it is, because you had to brake the entire time. So I won't be quite as good, but I'm hoping that I can. So my first goal here is just to see if it gets lost just in our normal traveling, and then intentionally go the wrong way to see what it does. Oh, none of my apps so far has taken me up this street, so this is new. Usually they want me to go straight across. Oh, something that's important. Remember, I started off 255 pounds, which was over the original Aventon's Aventure weight thing. Originally, I saw that they had it up at 250, and then it went to 300. I think it's at 400 now, and I don't think they added anything different to the bike. So total weight on the bike now can be 400 extra pounds, and 255 of it was me. However, now I'm below 250. So this exercising with the bike has helped. I'm down to 248 now. I know, it's hard to believe that I'm down there after being at 255 for so long. But I really think that this riding the bike is helping me lose some weight. So hopefully I'll keep it up. This turns out to be a good thing. Right now it's nice, and it's a very nice day. even with the birds singing. Yeah, I don't know that this route was better. I kind of like the other route better. But anyway, so I like the way the commute got me to this spot better than the way with ride with GPS got me to this spot. But in both cases, I was at this spot. So now this is something like a 25-mile-per-hour route, and I'm not planning on not mile per hour, a 25-mile route. I'm not planning on going that far. I'm not even starting off with a full battery. I'm just testing out its instructions, see what happens. Oh, it's telling me to make a U-turn. It didn't like what I did. All right, let's make a U-turn. Okay, I made a U-turn. See how quickly it tells me. All right, 150. Yeah, so it seems like it's doing the exact same thing the other one is. Because it wants me to make me take a U-turn, even though that's not the right thing to do. See what happens if I go this way a little bit. All right, off course. Did it just give totally up on me? No, it says I can make a U-turn to 500 feet. All right, let's do that. Yeah, that assist level is dangerous at times because it kicked in right in the middle of my turn when it boosted me up over that hill. Should I switch down to 0 assist when I'm doing a U-turn? Okay, so it says, yeah, okay, so this was just a test where I wanted to find out if it gets confused using a different app to the Garmin, and it does. It gets just as confused. See, now we're back on the same area. And it's confused right now. Now what I plan to do is my normal routes that I take when I'm on this road is, oh, it wants me to go through here. Oh, that's a little different. Oh, this church has got a whole lot less cars today. All the other times I've been through here, there's been cars all over the place. This doesn't even have any cars. There's 0 cars. Wow. I wonder what happened. I wonder why there's 0 cars. Okay, so it wants me to go right and then into the subdivision. So basically the same plan. I did the throttle start again. That worked out well. All right, see how long it takes to get caught up. Alright, it has me turning right here on this street, which is I've never done before, I don't believe. Although I think left is the way to where I want to go eventually, so let me go there now. We'll cancel this route thing here in a minute. Oh, nice and cool areas with the trees and stuff. All right, I believe this is the same road closure that I've had several arguments with. And I lost most of them, or initially lost. Oh, this thing rerouted. I can see it. Alright, so let's give this a shot, see how this works. Well, it's not working at all. Now, keeping this one pace is okay, I guess. Alright, I think I'll go back home. If I keep the throttle on the whole way up, it gives me a consistency. Well, I guess as long as I don't hit my, accidentally hit my brakes. Because that would end it. I guess the reason I don't notice that is that normally when I'm hitting my brakes, I'm not pedaling, I'm trying to slow down. Except when I'm going up the hill, I'm trying to keep from going in a different, incorrect direction. So. Okay, well, I did the test that I wanted to do. The ride GPS, once it gets onto the Garmin, does exactly the same thing, which is get confused. So that's just the way it is. I was hoping Komoot was doing something that was, how can I say, was slowing up the Garmin's location finder somehow. I don't know how, but that's the reason I thought I'd try something different. But the important part of today's story is I weigh 7 pounds less than what I did when I first got my bicycle. So 7 pounds is nothing to sneeze at. Of course, I've got like 60 pounds to lose, but you gotta get 7 pounds before you can get 60. Oh, there's some cars on this side of the road, the church. Just weren't any on the other side. I wonder where the vans went. They're usually carrier vans, so maybe they're out on a trip. But every single one of them must have been an interesting trip. Oh, something this can do. Let me see if I can do this. All right, if I go down, that didn't do it. If I go down, I can, wait, quit doing that. I'm trying to go down, go over, back to start, along the same route. Right. All right, let's see how it does. All right, it says I should turn left here. All right. Okay, thinks I should turn right here. So that sounds right. So it seems like it's doing it okay. The back to the start seems to be working, which is kind of a cool feature. That way you don't have to stay on the map the entire trip. If you change your mind, or if you didn't want to make it a round trip, you can just say back to the start at any point and just follow the same path back. It did give me two options. One was the shortest route and the other is the same route. I chose the same route because I wanted to see if it could do it. Okay, thinks I should turn left in 300. You know, I go down the hill the whole time. I can just coast. -1 grade, so not that fast. Yeah, there we did. There's a good turn. Okay, on a normal bike, when I came up to this intersection I'm coming in, I would downshift. But since I'm using my throttle to start, it doesn't matter that I don't need to downshift. All I need to do is hit the throttle. So we'll go up here and stop, whether I need to or not, just so I can practice going from a stop. Then use the throttle again, start. Okay, looks clear. Throttle goes. Then I start pedaling. So it doesn't matter that I'm in this gear. Yep, that worked well. Of course, that was somewhat flat downhill. So I wonder what it would have been like had I gone uphill. The problem with uphill is that in order to stay, so you're not rolling downhill, you have to hold your brakes. And as long as you're holding your brakes, the throttle won't kick in. So you have to let go of your brakes and worry about falling backwards before your throttle kicks in. So that's a little scary. So that's probably something I should practice a few times. There are hills I could practice it on around here. All right, just constantly learning things that are good and bad about the bike. Okay, so I'm ready to head out. I actually have a lot of traffic right now. This is late in the evening. Pretty cool. It's in the 80s anyway, lower 80s. So not as bad as earlier. Earlier today it was over 100. So I'm going to try to get this bike doing bedding in correctly, which I don't know exactly the best way. But I'm going to try it anyway. From my watch, I tried it once before, so I'm just going to do it slightly different this time than last time. Last time I only went to about 10 miles per hour, and they said that I should go a little bit faster. So that will be something we do. We'll go a bit faster. which I'm going to go in assist too for the bit faster. We want to go all the way down to very slow. There. And then we'll work our way back up. All right. Let's get back up to 15 or so. We don't want to come to a complete stop, according to the videos I watched. So I'll try not to do that. All right, they suggest anywhere between 8 and 10 times, so with the same brake, and then switch. All right, so this is, I think we're what, 3 with the same brake. We had one on the other brake. All right, let's try it again. All right, good. Got a little slower than 6. Okay, so 4. Let's try it 4 more times. Make sure we get up to at least 15. We're only doing front brake, so I'm trying not to lean forward. All right. Let's take this one again. All right, let's get up 15. All right. So we'll do it 3 more times. All right. I think I'll change directions. Go this way. So here we are. All right. And should be able to get another one on this road up here once we start our downward trend. All right, let's go down this way. One more time. All right, we'll do it one more. That should be it for the brakes for phase one. I hadn't had any trouble with the back brakes, but I didn't try to break them in because I wasn't having any trouble. So alright, so now we want to go downhill, get up to a halfway decent speed. And then hit the brakes. But not all the way, only down to close to stop. Didn't hear it make any noise, so that part sounds good. Alright, so we're going to want to go down the hill here. Try to get down. Big hill. Now look at that. That looks scary hill. Alright. Get some speed. Try both. Slow down. Try to take it all the way down to slow. Alright. So what y'all think? Do you think that that was going to be good enough in order to do it? Alright, let's slow down, or assist. Kind of spooky in here. The side of that log, pretty huge. Oh yeah, this is the church night. I'm not sure what that car is doing, so I'm going to go straight ahead. Why is it coming back down this way? Oh. I switched my light a little bit where I aimed it down. I was noticing some people's were shielding their hand with their eyes when I was driving when it was straight, so maybe that's too bright. So anyway, I pointed it down, but it won't do that. Alright, so let's get up to 3. Alright, let's brake for this turn. Okay, that worked. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. All right, very good. All right, let's go home. Hopefully we did the breaking in job, and tomorrow we will have a squeak-free ride. At least that's what I'm hoping for.